Howard Schultz. From poverty to Starbucks empire. Howard Schultz was born in 1953 in Brooklyn, New York, in a poor working-class neighborhood. His father was a truck driver, and money was always tight. As a child, Howard saw firsthand how financial struggles could break a family. His father lost his job after an injury, leaving them with no income, no insurance, and no help. This experience shaped Howard's ambitions. He wanted to escape poverty, but more importantly, he wanted to build a company that treated employees with dignity. He worked hard, earning a football scholarship to Northern Michigan University, the first in his family to go to college. After graduation, he started working in sales, eventually joining a small coffee company called Starbucks in 1982. At the time, Starbucks was just a local Seattle coffee bean retailer with only a few stores. Howard saw potential. While on a trip to Italy, he noticed how espresso bars were a central part of Italian culture, a place where people gathered, socialized, and enjoyed high-quality coffee. He became obsessed with bringing this experience to America. But Starbucks' owners weren't interested. They wanted to remain a small coffee supplier, not a cafe business. Frustrated but determined, Howard left Starbucks and started his own coffee company, Il Giornale, using money he raised from investors. His goal was simple: create a coffeehouse experience that Americans had never seen before. Howard Schultz poured everything into Il Giornale. He wanted to recreate the Italian coffee culture: warm, inviting spaces where people could gather and enjoy high-quality coffee, not just grab a quick cup and leave. At first, investors were skeptical. Many believed that Americans wouldn't pay premium prices for coffee. But Howard was convinced they would, if the experience was right. His gamble paid off. Il Giornale became a success, attracting long lines of customers who loved the atmosphere and the rich, handcrafted coffee. Then, in 1987, an opportunity arose. Starbucks was up for sale. Howard saw his chance. He quickly raised $3.8 million from investors and bought Starbucks, merging it with Il Giornale. Now, he could fully realize his vision, but growth wasn't easy. Expanding Starbucks into a national brand required aggressive strategies, and many doubted him. However, Howard was relentless. He focused on three things. 1. Premium coffee. He ensured Starbucks only used the best coffee beans, roasting them to perfection. 2. Customer experience. Every store had a warm, welcoming design, comfortable seating, and friendly baristas. 3. Employee benefits. Unlike most companies, Howard offered healthcare and stock options to even part-time workers, believing that happy employees led to happy customers. By the early 1990s, Starbucks was exploding in popularity, opening stores across the US and eventually going public in 1992. That day, Starbucks' stock rose by 70%, making Schultz a millionaire overnight. With Starbucks growing rapidly, Howard Schultz faced a new challenge: global expansion. He wanted Starbucks to become as common as McDonald's, but for coffee. In the mid-1990s, Starbucks expanded beyond the US, opening its first international stores in Japan and Europe. It was a risky move. Many believed coffee culture was already established in these regions, and American-style cafes wouldn't succeed. But Howard proved them wrong. He adapted Starbucks to local cultures, introducing region-specific drinks while maintaining the core Starbucks experience. Customers worldwide embraced the brand, and soon, Starbucks became a global phenomenon. By the early 2000s, Schultz had turned Starbucks into a multi-billion-dollar empire, with thousands of locations worldwide. However, growth came with problems. In 2008, during the financial crisis, Starbucks struggled. The company had expanded too quickly, and many stores weren't profitable. Sales dropped, and Starbucks lost its magic. Howard, who had stepped down as CEO in 2000, returned to save the company. He immediately closed underperforming stores, refocused on quality, and launched a new wave of innovation, including mobile ordering and rewards programs. His leadership revived Starbucks, making it stronger than ever. Today, Starbucks has over 35,000 stores in more than 80 countries, generating billions in revenue. Howard Schultz, once a kid from a poor Brooklyn neighborhood, became a billionaire and one of the most influential business leaders in the world. But for him, success was never just about money. His mission was always to create a company that valued people, both customers and employees. His journey proves that vision, perseverance, and bold decisions can turn even the smallest dreams into global empires.